I'm here today with Chris Whitling from HostGator, and Chris has some great advice when it comes to e-commerce businesses and how often you should be promotional and sales. So what can you tell us, Chris?
Yeah, so be unpredictable would be like my first advice. You don't want to get your customers in a pattern where they know exactly when your sales are coming. Otherwise, they'll start to depend on it, and you'll kind of have to lower your prices and reduce your margins to accommodate that. So it kind of depends on your sales cycle, and how often people do business with you. So if people are coming and visiting you really frequently, you could probably do them more often, like maybe monthly. If it's a longer sales cycle, then I'd probably say like quarterly, but don't do them at the same time. You want to definitely mix it up.
Gotcha, so train them to not really know what's coming next.
Exactly. But then at the same time, do it on your best hours. That's one of the pieces of advice that I just gave in my presentation, which is leverage your traffic and all of your acquisition channels to create this biggest bang that you can.
Great, so don't necessarily wait for a slow time. That's what we're learning here is we want to do this at the best time. Don't be predictable. Don't say have a sale every week. We expect that from Kohl's. I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm always going to get 20% off of something at Bed Bath & Beyond. But when it comes to your e-commerce store, don't feel like you have to play with the big boys and do that to be unpredictable and hit your busiest times, because that will create even more traffic for your site, right?
Exactly. Yeah, a good example of a company that I've been watching that has been doing a comeback coupon for years was bodybuilding.com. So I knew that if I right about as my protein was going to run out, they would send me a 10% off coupon. So I'd wait, right? And so I would encourage people to not do it at a fixed interval or a fixed interval based on the consumer behavior, but to do it at a random time. So when that supply runs out, they come back to you and pay full price, and then you get them with a discount for the other add-ons that you wanted to sell them.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for Chris for taking your time.
Yeah.
And HostGator, they've got some great way to buy some websites, and thank you.
You never quite know what's going to happen when you're shooting on location. To see more from Chris, he has the website stillunsponsored.com, where he hosts a podcast that you can download every week or however often he posts. And his podcast is about marketing. So check him out. And if you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.